me check. Let me check my stream real quick. Hi guys, I don't know if the stream is reconnected, but apparently there was a point in time where my stream just stopped working. Luckily it reconnected. Let me just check Twitch. It seems like it's connected. I see bitrate outputs. Let's see, am I live? Oh boy. It says I'm live, I don't know. Last live just now. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to do some research. Okay. I am streaming. Alright. I am streaming. Okay, cool. I am streaming. It is showing that I am streaming on Twitch. I am streaming. Let's see. I don't know. Is it? Bitrate seems to be good. Session 0, viewer 0. Freaking bitrate. Gonna have to refresh the page. I'm on Google Chrome, by the way. I'm just double checking my stream manager on Google Chrome on Twitch. It seems like I'm live. Let me check my video producer. Okay, so it is streaming, and it shows I've been streaming for 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Alright. I just wanted to double check. Alright, cool. So I am streaming. Alright, because my internet connection, like, my stream, like, disconnected, so. Alright, cool. If my stream is still good, we're just gonna continue on our journey.
Show me your prescription.
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossell.
Oh. It's time. Oh, wait, I'm right there. Okay, at least I know I'm still streaming. That's good. Disconnected for, like, probably a minute. Ah! Oh.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation? I trust you will now be in a position to assess the compensation due.
Yes, my investigation is indeed concluded. I can now provide a final figure for the amount payable.
Wonderful. Well then, please, could you do the honors, Miss Yanfei?
Of course. According to the stipulations of the contract, Mr. Crossell, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price in Mora.
Dang! With the straightest face possible.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her? Surely there's been some kind of mistake, Miss Yanfei.
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid within the Smaragdus Jadeite twin phoenix pins that you rented out to Mr. Chow was, in fact, Smaragdus Nephrite. Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article not be genuine. Accordingly, you are liable for this sum, which is payable to Mr. Chow in Mora.
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, Miss Yanfei, you cannot frame me like this. I spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus Jadeite, and yet you claim that the ore inlaid on the hairpins is somehow fake? I demand to see your evidence.
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. Traveler, please produce the evidence in question.
Show the show them evidence from the Jade Mystery.
This is a processing record from the Jade Mystery, along with stone samples and an affidavit signed by the business owner, Chateau.
Seriously? Even the boss there couldn't differentiate between Smaragdus Jadeite and Smaragdus Nephrite. How does this prove anything? In any case, Smaragdus Nephrite is the outer layer of Smaragdus Jadeite. So I had him cut away the nephrite, he returned the valuable jadeite core to me, and some nephrite samples remain in the store. What am I missing exactly?
That's an unsubstantiated belief.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated. And we are here to talk about evidence, aren't we?
Ugh. Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't convince him at all. Seems like he came prepared. What should we do next?
Hard evidence, something legally binding. We have just the thing. Show him, Traveler.
Show the evidence from Mingxing Jewelry.
This document proves that my hairpins are the real deal, doesn't it? This is the Ministry's seal, after all. It shows that the ore inlaid on the pins is indeed Smaragdus Jadeite.
Our second piece of evidence didn't work either. And this guy's getting more belligerent by the second.
You know, you could be right. Perhaps the hairpins are the real deal after all.
Of course I'm right. All the evidence shown supports my story.
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall one final piece of evidence that we haven't revealed yet.
Bro, this is literally Phoenix Wright. Objection and overruled.
Traveler, would you do the honors? This shall serve as decisive proof of our case.
Show the evidence from Boo Boo Pharmacy.
What's this?
Smaragdus Jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. Sustained contact with Smaragdus Jadeite over a prolonged period will, in less serious cases, cause a mild malady, while in serious cases, the patient may suffer a dramatic change of personality and fall seriously ill. Mr. Crossell, were you aware of these peculiar properties of Smaragdus Jadeite?
That is the smuggest face, and I love it. Oh my god.
I had no idea.
No idea, you say? I'd guessed as much. But for you to have rented out such a dangerous item, I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within that of the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Uh-oh!
However, I'm sure that the Ministry will be relatively lenient considering that, as you say, you were ignorant of the danger you posed. Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure that all the evidence presented here will be handed over to the Ministry. I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their investigations.
What? Wait! I knew.
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear Mr. Crossell. But if you knew of Smaragdus Jadeite's dangerous properties beforehand, why would you...
Huh? No, The hairpins aren't actually
inlaid with genuine Smaragdus Jadeite? Is that what you were about to say? You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay Ms. Zerchow 10 times the original price in Mora? Mr. Crossell, your answer, please. My client and I are waiting.
Yep, he's seriously intimidating right now. It's like she's a different person.
Again, that's legal consultancy for you.
I admit it. I confess. The ore I had inlaid on those hairpins was Smaragdus Nephrite. But I'm a victim in all of this too. I invested a great deal of time and money into acquiring that small amount of Smaragdus Jadeite, in the hopes of turning it into a piece of jewelry that would fetch a fine price. But after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days, I started to feel extreme discomfort. I couldn't sleep a wink or eat a single bite. I was in a constant state of agitation, too. I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out, only to discover that this sort of stone cannot be worn as jewelry. But how could I let all that money go to waste? That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus Nephrite, which is almost indistinguishable from Smaragdus Jadeite. I kept the real Smaragdus Jadeite in a specially made box. I daren't touch it again. I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them. And then to top it all off, Zhiqiao lost the hairpins after I rented them out to her.
So why did you charge Zhiqiao such an extortionate rental price?
Exactly. If they weren't the real deal, why'd you make her pay so much?
I didn't want to either, but when I purchased that Smaragdus Jadeite, some of my business partners found out. I knew they'd be watching closely to see how much I could make off it. If word got out that I sold a pair of fake hairpins, then my days in this line of business would be over.
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing any of this has on your transaction with my client. According to the contract,
Dang!
you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original price in Mora, and that is final.
Yeah, she's a lawyer. She's a straight-up lawyer, guys.
10 times?
Crossel, you screwed yourself over.
Crossel looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus Jadeite.
There's no need. It's fine. You don't have to pay me that much, Mora. Even if the Smaragdus Jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing them. Legally or not, I think I owe some compensation for that.
Ms. Jichao, you...
However, Mr. Crossel, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus Jadeite, why don't you give it to me instead? I'll consider us even.
What? But I... All right, then. This cursed rock's brought me enough grief as it is.
Miss Yanfei, I'll turn the Smaragdus Jadeite over to you. I trust that it will suffice as remuneration?
Well, that's not quite how the rules say this should go, but whatever. It'll do.
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yunfei. When you have the time, I'll be sure to visit and express my thanks more appropriately.
Oh, come on. No need to stand on ceremony. Now, if I may confirm this again, Mr. Chow, have you and Mr. Crossel come to an understanding?
Well, yes, I believe we have.
Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossel, it seems that my client has no further claims against you.
That is the smuggest face. I love Yanfei's like smug face. That's so cute.
Is that so? That's good. That's good.
Actually, Mr. Crossel, I'd like to talk business for a second, if I may.
Oh, only in the city of contracts,
I
really?
could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the ore business, and we have a fair stock of fine ores. If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and our choice ores, I think we could do some fine business between us.
Let me think for a moment.
Crossel, you... Boy! Boy, Crossel, we are charging you 10 times the price of Smaragdus Jadeite. And you're like, let me think for a moment. Take it. Take it now! You idiot! Oh my god, Crossel, you freaking idiot.
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus Jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well that ends well, eh?
Yes, though there were some twists and turns along the way.
Exactly. Usually when someone tells us they've lost something, we end up searching all over the place for it. But this time, you managed to solve the problem with just a big stack of documents. Even though the solution didn't involve actually finding the hairpins.
The right solution depends on your perspective on the problem.
True that.
The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce her liability to pay compensation. So, rather than looking high and low for some hairpins, proving that the rented item was nowhere near worth what the vendor had claimed it to be was the more efficient solution.
Can't say I've ever met an adeptus like you before.
An adeptus. Speaking of, you took part in that battle, didn't you? In which case, you would have heard what Granny said. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans. The title of Adeptus means precious little to me compared to my job as a legal advisor. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs legal consultancy far more than it needs adeptal powers?
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reasoning.
I think there is more than just reason involved here, Paimon.
Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to pay Granny a visit. I bet she's been on tenterhooks for a while now.
Bro, Crossel's like, oh, let me think about this. Bro, there's nothing for you to think about. Bro, you're about to go bankrupt and then some. Like, I think Zhishao gave a fair, like, a very accommodating, proposition. Like, it wasn't even fair. I would have been like, pay up. I want my Mora now. Like, I would have been that person. I mean, yeah, I would be that. And then, you know, a business opportunity that just reminds me of Partitio from Octopath Traveler 2, which I still need to finish. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I might have pulled the Partitio 2. Just like, pay me 10 times, or I would deduct that from, you know, if you help me out with stuff or whatever. It's something to make up for the 10 times amount. Madam Ping, do payment plans.
Ah, you've returned. How did it go? Were you able to find the Smaragdus Jadeite?
We were, thanks to Yan Fei.
Good, good. Then we have all the materials we need.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get going now. Got a ton of clients waiting for me back at the office.
Oh, you. All right, then. Go see to your business. Granny should be able to handle the rest.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh, yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you. I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well. If you should ever bump into any trouble with the law, come find me directly. Regulars get discounts, too.
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not? If you have no wish to leave, perhaps you'd like to help me clean my teapot, hmm?
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
Oh, that's cute.
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Her father was hardly so riotous or fond of talking nonsense back in the day when he stood beside Rex Lapis.
A truly unique Adeptus.
Indeed she is. Liyue has changed, and the Adepti must also learn to change. Yan Fei might be overly garrulous, but she is also the most intimately acquainted with the city among us all. Liyue is not the same place I once knew.
Granny.
All right, then. Let us speak of this no more. Back on topic. I believe that I still owe you a little gift.
Oh, Paimon's so excited! How is it made?
And how long does it take?
It is but a single teapot. It shan't take long at all. Just wait here for a moment.
Madam Ping begins to construct the gift.
There we go. This Serenity pot is all yours now. Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, oh goodness, who knows what might happen. Take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them if you wish to make your teapot a little more lively inside.
Thanks, Granny.
Wait a minute, Granny. How exactly are we supposed to use this teapot?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for a certain little helper to await you within this teapot. She will explain everything you need to know about it.
Serenity pot unlocked. This miraculous teapot known as Serenity... Okay, fine! Be that way. Exploding population. Talk to Catherine in Mondstadt. Request teapot called Home Part 2. Oh! Oh, go to the Gadgets tab. Place? Whoa, what? Realm layout preview. Floating abode, Emerald Peak, Cool Isle, Silken Courtyard, Sublime Spicewood. Teapot Traveling Salesman. A teapot traveling salesman is dropped by the Serenity Teapot with very goods in tow. These words are to your liking. Purchase them decisively. Spare no time second guessing yourself.
Wow! This teapot seems even bigger inside than Madam Ping's. There's even a great big house in the middle, too. Huh. But there's just a whole load of nothing around it.
Get chiseling, Paimon. You could carve us a whole house out of this rock. Go dig a burrow to live in for now, I guess.
Paimon can't do that. Well, you're the one with the sword anyway. You do it. Still, why is it so empty here apart from that house? Oh, wait a second. What is that?
Wow, I have my own domain. That's pretty dope. Also, what is that? Is that a teleport waypoint? Looks like a teleport waypoint. Hey!
seems that we have a visitor.
It's a huge finch!
Excuse me, I am not a finch. I am a teapot spirit, and you may call me, hang on a moment. What am I supposed to be called again?
Do I get to name you?
Oh, call me. I suppose you may call me Tubby.
You certainly look the part.
So you're the little helper Madam Ping mentioned?
Madam Ping? Oh, you must mean Ping. Yes, she did summon me here. She told me much about you. You may leave all matters regarding the upkeep of this realm to me. Your journey may be far from over, but at least this way, you will not want for a comfortable place to sleep each night.
So, what's a teapot spirit exactly?
Though it is the Adepti who create realms such as this, they generally do not have the time of day to attend to the banal matter of their maintenance. Thus, we teapot spirits were created to help guard their realms and manage their affairs. You may consider me a butler, if you will. Now, allow me to explain this realm to you. Have you any blueprints on you? Specifically, blueprints with beautiful rooms, chairs, and the like. As long as you have a blueprint, you can refashion this realm however you please.
Blueprints? Oh, that's right! Granny handed us some when she gave us the teapot, didn't she? Let's take them out and have a look.
Yes, these are the blueprints I'm talking about. Go on, open them up. Just commit the image of the objects to memory and prepare the necessary materials. Then simply release the thought from your mind and the object in the blueprint shall appear within this teapot.
Wow! Is that all it takes? Then we could build a whole city inside, couldn't we?
I doubt it. A golden-eyed adeptus explained this to me at some point in the past. He said that even though subspace creation is a product of adeptal power, even that has its limits. This world is not a true one, after all. It provides merely a moment of brief respite from the mortal realm, not a means of escaping it entirely.
A golden-eyed adeptus? Paimon wonders who could that be?
I hardly remember myself. What's more, I have never seen that adeptus again since.
How very strange.
Well, let's not dwell on that. Have a look around. Best you get accustomed to this realm. If there's anything you would like to ask, just look for me.
Oh, look for Tubby in the Serenity Pot. After using and summoning the Serenity Pot, travelers can interact with it and enter the abode within. Travelers can also use and summon the pot while they are within its confines. Interacting with the Serenity Pot in this state will allow travelers to leave it. Travelers can also directly open the map interface and fast travel to any of the teleport waypoints to immediately leave the Serenity Pot. Talk to the Teapot Spirit inside the Serenity Pot to learn about and manage all manner of teapot-related affairs. You can create all kinds of items within the creation screen. Materials used to create items can be gathered all over the world. After obtaining a furnishing, use the place function to put it in any position. Place furnishings to increase the adeptal energy rank of your Serenity Pot. As your adeptal energy rank increases, realm currency will accumulate at a faster rate. Spend realm currency in the realm depot to purchase various items. Once in a while, a teapot traveling salesman will visit your abode. There's a chance that he will bring some rare treasures with him. You acquire the blueprint for a furnishing set. You can place furnishings by batch. You can still make adjustments to individual furnishings when batch placing them. Special notes, travelers, please ensure that you follow our terms of service while using the Serenity Pod to create a healthy gaming environment. Please read and confirm that you will not instigate or take part in the creation of content that discriminates against any race, gender, religion, sexual orientation, ethnicity, government, or region, bullying or insulting of any travelers or groups of travelers, any other kind of behavior that okay, accept. Freak. Oh, talk to Tubby. Ah, you arrived quickly. Good, good. What's up? I asked you to come here so I could give you a little gift. I do not know if I told you before, but these abodes are private spaces created by the Adepti for themselves. Most Adepti will use certain methods to seal their abode away from the rest of the world to ensure its purity and avoid being disturbed. Afterward, Adepti would create a realm dispatch for those they wish to invite into their abode. This realm dispatch bears signatures of the abode's adeptal energy and that of the Adeptus themselves. As such, anyone who has this dispatch can enter or exit the abode freely. Before, this abode was in an incomplete embryonic state. Those whom you invited into it would only have been able to exit and enter together with you, rather than remain for long periods. But now, well, take this realm dispatch that I have created for you and hold it in your hand, tightly now. What should I do next? Don't worry, you need only hold this dispatch and it will draw some of your energy out and into it. Ah, yes, I heard Ping mention that you have made friends in a great many places. As such, I suspect that we were to distribute one dispatch to each one of them, we would be here making dispatches for a long time. As such, I have made some modifications to this dispatch. All you need to do is tap the palm of the person you'd like to invite lightly with the dispatch, and your energy signature will remain on them, allowing them to enter and leave your realm with ease. Huh, it's almost like marking, isn't it? Huh? Well, sort of. But why did you have to put it so weirdly? Well, here's the realm dispatch. Go forth and invite whoever you wish. It seems that this place shall become lively quite soon. Oh, cool. Yay! I can enter the mansion? Oh. Bro, this is wild. This is legit wild. Alright. Alright. Unable to initiate quest in co-op mode? I'm in co-op mode! Quest goals and monster hit there to continue this quest. Mondstadt. You have left... Okay. I just wanted to check out the Serenity Teapot. You have left the current Serenity Teapot and will return to your home world. Thank goodness. Wow! Wow, Luigi! Alright, let's start this quest and we'll end the stream there. I'm done. I'm done for today. I'm done for today. Add Astra Abasask. We recently received a commission from the Fishing Association claiming that the fish activity in the nearby waters has been abnormal. Unfortunately, the report does not mention any specifics. Could you help us check in on the situation? I have full faith that no matter what the problem is, you will overcome it with ease. Fishing Association? Is it that fishing? Huh? That fishing? I'm not sure I understand. Is there any other kind of fishing to speak of? Oh, the Fishing Association. The Fishing Association. Sure sounds like they're in the business of catching delicious fish. Well, there's no time to lose. Let's go check this out. Right, talk to Nantuck. Alright, but I'll talk to Nantuck next time, so. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I know there was a disconnect at some point in the stream, but we were back in business. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Peace.